45, so no point in speeding up. Everyone's going to want to get ahead of this truck. Check, 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 check. Everyone's going to want to get ahead of this truck. Come on over here. Accelerate. Probably get right behind this truck. Catch this green light here. And sail into 50. Might be able to shave off a minute or two up on this. This person. Just touch my brake so that full speed to Salem here.
Real Radio is on X at Real Radio 1041, sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Have you been in an accident? Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-3.
Turn it on.
747-3733.
45, which is the speed limit here.
Right now, it's a safe one of major highways to go on the hill. Seems like we're incident free east and westbound on I-4 at this time. It's the same February Colonial Drive and the beach line. East and west of the 408 is also moving along fine. Thankfully, north and south of the Turnpike is clear, as well as the freeway and the 429 toll. Thankfully, no issues on OBT or John Young Parkway right now either.
So this green light too.
Will change traffic zip line number is
Up anymore.
676-8477.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radio.
Stay connected when it matters most. Be prepared with Rapid Radio.
Alright, I am crossing Citrus Tower now. 50 on 50. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's fairly normal traffic, not too busy. Cruising at 50 so I can catch this yellow light. Nobody behind me now. Don't have to worry about decelerating on the downhill side here of 50 East where we approach Hancock, and there's always a bottleneck because it's a huge intersection. So I'm just going to stay on cruise until I can see the light and see how the traffic's doing at the light. And if it's backed up at all, then I'll ease off the cruise, which I just did right now because I can see there's a red light. Let's see if I can make it without stopping. Even though it's red right now, that will change within 20 seconds. I'm just touching my brake at 45. Let's see. The light just turned green. If I time it right, I shouldn't have to slow down to less than 25 or so. I'm at 35 right now. Just took my foot off of the brake. I'm just on the brake a little bit right now. Just on the brake a little bit right now. This guy is not accelerating fast enough. If this guy had accelerated, I could see the spot I was going to slip into. I still didn't stop. I still only went to 10 miles an hour, but I could have gauged that a little better, and that guy could have started accelerating a little bit faster. Now I just ease into 35 and look at all these people that I pass in the middle lane, because I'm going at a constant speed, and as we encounter all of these traffic lights, people are going to be jockeying for position between lanes, stepping on their brakes, not anticipating people stopping ahead of them, thinking they can get up to the speed limit or faster. I'm going 45 right now on my cruise control. Cruising up to 50, but I'm being very cautious and leaving all this space in front of me. I can see that person 2 car lanes ahead drifting into this lane. I really want to get out of this lane as soon as I can. This light should stay green. I've got a good amount of space around me on all ends, so I'll keep this speed. I'm going about 49. I'll just inch up to 50, but I'm going to be very cautious. Okay, this guy's getting over, so I'm going to be very, very cautious because on the upside of this hill, I can already see brake lights in the left lane. So I'm going to get as far over to the right as possible, anticipate the slowdown. I see it slowing down in all lanes. And I start just touching my brakes. I'm trying as much as I can to leave space to not contribute to the jam. Not make any sudden movements. I would only go into the other lane if I had enough space to not catch anybody by surprise, like now, because it looks like the light probably turned green. The traffic in the left is moving. I'm back up to 40. I'm going to tail this bus, because he's going to have good field of vision. If he's stopping, that means that traffic is stopped ahead of him. And that means we're at a red light. Slower than usual traffic on my route. Well, that's right where I am right now. That's just 50. Getting onto the turnpike, not necessarily the turnpike itself. All this inching up right now is ridiculous. It does no good. When you inch up at a red light, you're leaving less space for acceleration. Looks like the left arrow is green. We still don't have a green yet. I'm going to try to keep this bus right in front of me, because I know people are going to be trying to get around him, and he's going to want to go as fast as he can. But like I can see the red light at the top of that hill. I am going the speed limit right now, 50 miles an hour. No point in changing any position. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 vehicles in front of that bus. Still a red light. So all that distance closing, I am still on my accelerator. I am just about to go off a cruise because there's 11 vehicles, oh now 10, between us and that red light. Now I got a truck behind me. He ain't gonna like me. He's gonna get around fast. Oh yeah. Let's go, bus. This Honda's going to be gone in a second because he's not going to be patient enough to follow the bus. We're about to hit some orange and red on the map here, which means that average traffic is about 25 miles an hour. So I'm anticipating that and not just flooring it up to speed limit. $40 miles an hour now in a 50. It's busy. I can see brake lights ahead. I'm looking at the map. I can see orange up ahead, which probably just means phantom jams from the traffic lights, which is normal anyway. So I'm just going to coast at 45 down this hill. I see the traffic stopped up ahead at the next light. Just engage cruise at 45. Get in the left lane to try and pass all this while the left lane is clear. And just cruise by at 50 with my foot on top of the gas. Actually at 45. Disengage the cruise. I see everybody stopped here in these right lanes. The light just turned green, so I'm just going to coast. I see that person cutting in front of me. Try to time it so I don't have to stop. Just on the brake now at 20 miles an hour. And that's it. Went down to 15 and then accelerate into the traffic snake. Now we're ahead of that bus, so I can get him on my tail, and then I'm going to stay in that lane to get onto the turnpike. Steady 35 miles an hour here. I see and know that it's going to be jammed up ahead in these right lanes. I need to get south so I can get all the way over when I can slip in, but I'm going to get past all of this traffic snake here, then start to put on my signal, watch all these people that are going to be trying to cut in because they think they have to. That person just turned, so it caused a little phantom jam there. This person is probably going to accelerate into my blind spot. I'm gradually accelerating and moving over to the empty space. And both of these lanes open up. So that opens up to 3 lanes that didn't exist. Whoa, dude. About a half a mile ago. The very right lane becomes a turn lane, and then the other 2 lanes go on to Florida's Turnpike South. Thanks for watching my video, this video on Highway 50 in Clermont. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and click here in the upper right hand corner to continue on Florida's Turnpike South.
I'm accelerating gradually because I'm just trying to feed into the flow of traffic here. I do know that both of these right lanes end, and again, I've still got this bus behind me, so ideally I will keep him behind me. He's probably going to Disney. He's probably going to exactly where I'm going, to I-4. I'm not making my stop today, apparently, so I'll get to see the entire stretch of Turnpike through Orlando, uninterrupted, to I-4. 429, I can see already that the traffic in the right lane is moving slower than I am, so it's moving slower than the speed limit, so I really want to keep this bus behind me, ideally staying in this number 3 lane, even if we go on 65. Everything looks really bunched up coming down this kind of hill. So I'm just going to take it easy. I was going to make a stop on the way to work on this drive, but today I'm not going to. Those are the kinds of decisions that a smart driver makes, so that I'm not rushed. Figure out other ways to stay satiated tonight. I'm going the speed limits, and you're going to have to go around me. Sorry, Toyota. Going just below the speed limit. Nice line here with the bus behind me, with these Cheetos trapped in front of me. Probably can stay in this line at this speed until I get to I-4, and that really is the safest way to drive. If you don't have to try and eat away a couple of extra minutes by going a little bit faster than the speed limit, or even the speed limit, you can go slower and follow that flow of traffic. It's the safest way. Now I see I'm creeping up on this person that may or may not get over. Person behind me just stepped on their brakes. I'm just going to go in front of the Cheetos truck. So I'm going to do. Toyota. Is merging. That's the spot that I'm usually merging in there, because I always stop there. It's a 267. Not today, but I'm staying in these right lanes only because I really like this bus behind me. Going just under the speed limit at about 67. He's creeping up on me, so I think he wants to go a little faster. That's fine. I'll start to push. I know we're at 70. He's getting over and merging with all this traffic. All those trucks are behind me. I see this Dodge is just cut in front of me. Giving all these people a little bit of room now. There. So that's the danger with staying in the right lanes. Especially around a merge here, we've got 6 lanes across. With 2 lanes feeding to 408 East, where it begins. The very right lane is exit only. The second to right lane does continue as a through lane, but then merges, and then we're back to 4 lanes. Then we have the service plaza coming up next, which is off to the left and always causes a different traffic pattern. Oh, that bus is going to 429. That's nice. It's going somewhere else. It's not 429. 45 again. 3-4 lane.